In fact, Trump has made a recent shift in his administration since assuming office, marking the first change of his tenure. And that the Minister of National Security... He mentioned that he let go of the VOT and his deputy. However, this doesn't mean he has no desire to see them again. In fact, he even nominated his deputy to serve as the ambassador to the United Nations. The reason behind this decision? Well, if you recall, there was a journalist in a signal group. In a gathering where we actually find ourselves? The group discovered a plan to initiate an attack, specifically targeting an American journalist, with the intent of sparking a war in Yemen. Consequently, this plan would include the journalist as part of the VOT task force. Of course, there was a lot of talk about this. It was written and drawn to the United States. We also talked about it. And now, at the point we have reached, he is saying that you are not in charge of this mission. The acting foreign minister will be in that seat for a while. But who will be the candidate? And on the issue of Reuters? There is a name he mentioned. He says that there is Trump's special envoy for the Middle East. We have been seeing his name much more frequently in recent days in the Russia-Ukraine war, more precisely in his meetings with Putin. He had his 4th meeting with Putin. This issue of dismissal is like this in the Trump administration. Could it cause disruptions, Mr. Ire? Would there be such cracks?
Yes, sir. I think that will be the clear answer.
But you know, I'm going to put him on another mission.
How much can Trump absorb now? The first, second, third time they said goodbye. It's a big thing.
It's a big thing. Can you imagine such a thing happening for our country? Let's empathize. Maybe there is something very important for our audience to understand better. There is something that should be known only inside the state, and a journalist is included in that group. It's unbelievable.
After that, they announced that they convinced Trump, like it was an accident or something. And actually, we were promised that he would do this and that. But this is unacceptable. You know, this is not acceptable. Well, of course, the election has just ended. Trump's 100 days have just passed. So here, of course, these things...
He doesn't want to damage either one of them.
It's not that, but I don't think Trump has no such concern.
I mean, it's a big thing.
Trump's concern is money. These people, the people he brings with him, are supported by certain capital groups. The people who are there for you, I mean, if he grabs her and throws her out or something, so the support of those capital groups can be cut off. Let's take a comparative example. So far, he has retired a lot of generals from the Pentagon, for example. He says he threw them out. That is, he sends a list. I've retired you. Look, why? There is no money in the military. Right. I mean, but of course, if they are in those positions now, they have very powerful companies and capital groups behind them. He doesn't want to anger them. I mean, he says that something like this has happened, and it is no longer possible to hide it. I need to issue a ticket. Come on, let's buy this ticket.
Both you and your deputy.
And he brought it to her like, let's do it like this. He didn't appoint a replacement. Actually, this is what they normally do. You know. But you said he nominated him, right? That's how I understood it.
The acting minister, or the minister of Shishim or Shishery, will take care of both his own duty and the duty of national security advisor. But the news is in Reuters, Hoja. The reason why we don't know the real patients is that there is a line written there that Witkoff, the special representative for the Middle East, may be appointed
so there
to
is
this
no
post.
nomination yet?
There is no intention, of course.
I mean, because it usually happens like this. When he takes someone, he nominates someone instead.
Very fast. I took
He
this
does
one,
it
put
fast.
this one.
I'm taking this one, but instead of this one, he nominates this one to the Congress. It's approved by the Congress. But he didn't do that. That means this. It means that if this goes on for a few more days, not just a few more days, but a week or so, if he doesn't nominate a candidate, let's say, until next Friday, let's give him until next week. If he doesn't nominate a candidate, he will bring him back.